Welcome to Fast Post with 𝐇𝐢𝐠𝐡. Today is February 21, 2025, and we've got a power-packed lineup of breaking news, in-depth analyses, and exclusive insights just for you. From global politics to economic shifts and security updates, we're covering the stories that matter most. Stay with us as we unpack the headlines, decode the trends, and bring you the latest developments from around the world. Let's dive in. Ethiopia proves stability amidst misinformation with high-profile events and diplomatic visits. G20 foreign ministers meet amid geopolitical tensions. Congo army deserters loot Lubero amid M23 rebel advances. The news in detail. In recent months, Ethiopia has emerged as a hub for high-profile diplomatic visits and major international events, reaffirming its stability despite misinformation suggesting otherwise. The country's active role in hosting key summits, business collaborations, and peace negotiations stands as a testament to its secure and conducive environment for global engagement. 𝐇𝐢𝐠𝐡 has more.
Between October 2024 and February 2025, Ethiopia hosted a series of significant gatherings, including the African Union Summit 2025, which brought together African heads of state to discuss continental development, security, and economic integration. The summit concluded successfully with a renewed commitment to Pan-African cooperation, economic growth, and enhanced security measures. Additionally, the African Union Peace and Security Council meeting, attended by UN Secretary-General Antonio Guterres, and the Third African Defense Ministers meeting, highlighted regional security cooperation. These engagements solidify Ethiopia's diplomatic leadership in Africa and its role in maintaining continental peace. Additionally, Ethiopia welcomed international investors and scholars, hosting the German Business Initiation Trip in the construction sector and the Study in Europe Fair 2024, attracting business leaders and students seeking opportunities. The arrival of high-ranking officials, including UK Deputy Prime Minister Angela Rayner, Chinese diplomat Wang Yi, French President Emmanuel Macron, and International Monetary Fund IMF Managing Director Kristalina Georgieva and Russian Federation Speaker of Parliament Vyacheslav Volodin, further affirms Ethiopia's international significance. Discussions during these visits covered economic partnerships, security cooperation, financial stability, and regional peace, demonstrating a strong diplomatic presence in the country. Macron's visit particularly focused on strengthening Franco-Ethiopian relations and advancing joint initiatives in economic development and security. Meanwhile, Georgieva's discussions with Ethiopian officials revolved around economic policies, investment opportunities, and sustainable development initiatives. Despite external narratives questioning Ethiopia's stability, the presence of global leaders, multinational corporations, and thousands of international attendees at various events tells a different story. The successful organization of summits like COF Conference, Solar Africa 2025, and World Without Hunger underscores the nation's ability to provide a secure environment for large-scale engagements. Moreover, Ethiopia has demonstrated its ability to navigate complex regional dynamics, ensuring internal security while fostering economic growth. The engagement of global institutions such as the IMF and the European Union in Ethiopia's development plans further signals confidence in the country's governance and economic policies. Ethiopia's ability to host significant diplomatic and business engagements solidifies its reputation as a reliable partner for investment and cooperation. The ongoing initiatives in infrastructure, technology, and education indicate a forward-looking approach to sustainable development. With foreign direct investment increasing and partnerships strengthening, Ethiopia remains a key player in Africa's economic and political landscape. Ethiopia continues to lead as a key player in African diplomacy, economic growth, and peacekeeping efforts. With its doors open to global partnerships, the country remains a stronghold of development and cooperation, debunking any misconceptions about its security and stability. As global leaders continue to visit and engage with Ethiopia, the nation's role in shaping regional and global affairs is more evident than ever. By hosting diverse summits, fostering business relations, and engaging in strategic dialogues, Ethiopia is demonstrating resilience and a commitment to progress, proving that misinformation about its stability is unfounded.
Foreign ministers from the world's top 20 economies convened in South Africa on Thursday, navigating heightened tensions over the Ukraine war, trade disputes, and global economic challenges. The absence of the top U.S. diplomat, in protest against South Africa's stance on international issues, further underscored divisions within the group. The G20, representing 85% of global GDP and three-quarters of global trade, has faced deepening fractures since Russia's 2022 invasion of Ukraine. The war, coupled with shifting alliances and economic power plays, has complicated consensus building among member states. South African President Cyril Ramaphosa urged urgent action on climate change, economic recovery, and debt relief for developing nations. His remarks emphasized Africa's role in shaping global policy and the need for equitable economic reforms. Despite disagreements, discussions covered key global issues, including food security, energy stability, and trade cooperation. While tensions remained, some members sought common ground to prevent further economic volatility. With the geopolitical landscape shifting post-Trump, the G20 faces growing challenges in maintaining cohesion. The meeting highlighted the complexities of global governance in an era of increasing political and economic fragmentation.
South Africa is always wanting to put the Africa agenda on the agenda, and it's about, yes, we need our independence, we need our sovereignty, we need to make our own decisions, but we are in a globalized world. We have to interact with each other.
The Congolese army has called on runaway soldiers to return to their posts after desertions from the front line led to looting and chaos in the eastern town of Lubero. Rogue troops fleeing clashes with Rwandan-backed M23 rebels fired gunshots and ransacked shops, triggering panic among residents. The Congolese military issued a 12-hour ultimatum for deserters to rejoin their units, as fighting with M23 continued in southern Lubero territory. Army spokesperson Sylvain Ekenge confirmed ongoing battles over the past 72 hours. Eyewitnesses described scenes of disorder, with gunfire and looting in markets and stores. Lubero's military administrator later announced that order had been restored, blaming undisciplined soldiers for the disruption. The situation adds pressure on the Congolese army, which recently staged a hasty retreat from Bukavu following intense clashes. The conflict has alarmed the international community, with the U.S. imposing sanctions on a Rwandan minister and a senior rebel leader. Amid escalating violence, Congo's finance ministry launched a solidarity fund to support the military, underscoring the financial burden of the long-running insurgency and its devastating toll on the region. A commission in military-ruled Niger has recommended a 5-year transition to civilian governance following national consultations, officials announced. The proposed timeline extends the initial 3-year plan set after the 2023 coup that ousted President Mohamed Bazoum. West Africa's regional bloc, ECOWAS, previously rejected Niger's transition proposal, prompting the country to withdraw from the bloc alongside Mali and Burkina Faso, forming the Alliance of Sahel States. Commission Vice President Abdoulaye Seydou stated on state TV that the transition's 60-month duration could change based on security conditions. Additionally, the Commission recommended dissolving political parties and limiting future political participation to 2 to 5 parties. Military officials would also be allowed to contest elections. Brigadier General Abdourahmane Tiani, leader of the 2023 coup, has been elevated to Army General. The Commission's findings, drawn from consultations with over 700 professionals excluding political parties, will be submitted to Niger's military leadership for final approval. Like Mali and Burkina Faso, Niger has expelled French and European forces, turning to Russia for military support amid ongoing battles with militant groups. The proposed transition plan marks another shift in the region's political landscape. Thank you for being part of today's broadcast. Stay informed with the latest updates and join us again tomorrow for more in-depth coverage of the stories that matter. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, share your thoughts in the comments, and spread the word with your friends and family. For real-time updates, follow us on Facebook, TikTok, and Twitter, because the news never stops, and neither do we. Until next time, stay safe, stay informed, and have a fantastic day.